How's everybody doing? Let's try this again. How's everybody doing? Excellent, excellent. You know, before I get started, the gentleman that just stood before you said some tremendously nice things about me. But just to be quite honest with you, what we're sharing with you tonight, it's really not about me. It's about what the Momentis opportunity could do for you and your family. But however, this gentleman that was before you, I tell you, has worked with some of the most successful businessmen on the planet. He's been very successful in traditional business as well as in the industry of relationship marketing. So if there's anyone that deserves a round of applause, let's give it up for Mr. Marty Hell. Let me share with you a little bit about me. I'm from Dallas, Texas, born and raised. I grew up in Oak Cliff. And I'm one that just simply tried to do every single thing my mom told me to do. My mom told me to go to high school, graduate high school, and go on to college. Graduate college and get a good job. I almost did all those things. But I'm a firm believer that we all have dreams and goals when we graduate high school. Am I right, am I wrong? See, my dream was to play professional football. And it's very obvious the man upstairs just didn't have that plan for Antione Mcbay. I was fortunate enough to go to school to play the game that I love, but 2 weeks after I graduated high school, my mother passed away at the age of 37 with breast cancer. I had a 6-year-old brother at the time. And since I could no longer play the game that I loved that was in my heart due to a knee injury, I decided to quit school and come home and work and help support my grandmother, help support my 6-year-old brother. And that's when I was introduced into the traditional corporate America structure. And I found out very quickly that nothing was promised in the traditional corporate America structure. Can anybody relate? To me, those days of working with one particular company for 25 and 30 years are really far few in between. I've been downside, right side, you name it. It seems like I've been on every single side. But I'll be the first to share with you, we're not asking anyone to stop doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. But I think it's very safe to say that our economy dictates people having a plan B. If we think about it, every one of us can go out and buy a brand new car. It comes with 4 brand new tires, but they still put a spare in the back. Because you just never know when you may need to pull out that spare tire. The Momentis opportunity could be your spare tire. However, it has full-time income potential. So how does all this work? It's about relationship. And Just Energy gets it. They understand it's the relationship, it's the glue that keeps the customers on the books. It's harder to maintain than it is to obtain. And so by being an independent rep with Momentis, we go out and acquire customers based on relationships. They allow us, independent reps, everyday ordinary people, regardless of race, gender, religion, education, background, to acquire these customers. And guess what? They're going to pay us for it because they're redirecting those marketing dollars that they would normally spend hundreds of millions of dollars with commercials, billboards. They're giving it to us. So you can see how the money flows. Everybody wins here. Just Energy wins. You as an independent rep wins because we get paid, right? So that's what it's about, creating a win situation. We acquire those customers. Our business model is really, really simple. See, this is not about any of us going out trying to be members of the 100 customer club. It's about acquiring those handful. The most customers you ever need in your Momentis lifetime is 20, but just acquire a handful, okay? And not only that, we're going to teach others how to do the exact same thing, enroll a handful of customers based on relationships. This is a business, okay? And for that, there's an investment. Your initial cost is $299. Now, I'll be the first to tell you, if you don't have $299, then whatever you're doing, it ain't working. If you've been working for the last 5 to 7 years and you haven't been able to save a few dollars here and there, if you do as well the next 5 to 7 years, do you think you have it then? See, probably not. One thing I understand is until the pain of remaining the same outweighs the pain of change, will one change? I know, y'all, some of y'all, you'll get it on the way. See, until the pain of you remaining in your same situation outweighs whatever pain it takes for you to make that change, that's when you will change. So get in position for $299. Now, Couple ways that we earn. Let's talk about the first way. It starts with you. The first thing that you want to do is get qualified. You want to qualify yourself to earn income within the Momentis opportunity. How do you do that? By acquiring 3 customer points within your first 30 days. The website counts as 2. It's $19.95 a month for the website. It's the only recurring cost that we have. If you live in a deregulated market, it makes sense for you to be your own customer, get paid off your own energy bill, and you earn $100 immediately. You're qualified. And when you truly understand our comp plan, no one earns a dime until the new person collects what I call this $100 belief check. That's a unique thing that we have here. So now you're qualified. Now, as you go out and acquire additional customers, all right, which means a total of 10 customer points, you earn an additional $100. You add an additional 5 customer points for a total of 15, you earn an additional $100. Add another 5 for a total of 20 customer points, you earn another $100. So you can see how you can earn income simply going out acquiring a handful of customers. And they give you X number of days in order to do that. 20 customers within 120 days of launching your Momentis business. Let's talk about the second way that we earn. It allows you to leverage your efforts. One of the things that I truly understand is that Lion King was really for adults. How many of you have seen Lion King? See, Lion King teaches us it's the circle of life. It's not about if life is going to happen. It's about when life is going to happen. In growing up, my mom raising my brother and I, understanding that basically she was the sole income provider at the time, my mom, I felt, had a pretty decent job, but she fought the battle of breast cancer for a number of years. And there was times that I couldn't go to the movies because she simply didn't have the money. And as a kid, I couldn't understand that. But how many of you know I went to the movies anyway? Some of y'all get that too. But my point is, it wasn't until I was an adult that I realized that my mom, because she couldn't work, the money stopped coming in. And one of the questions I ask you, if something happens to you, what happens to your income? Because life could be a number of things. Life could be an illness in your family. It could be a newborn baby in your family. It could be marriage. It could be divorce. It could be a child going to college. It could be a pink slip from your job. See, it's not about if life is going to happen. It's about when life is going to happen. So the question I ask you is, what are you doing to prepare for life happening to you? The Momentis opportunity allows us to leverage our efforts. See, I'd rather have 1% of everyone's effort in here as opposed to 100% of my own. And by you simply introducing a few associates into the opportunity, you can do just that, leverage your efforts. And we help them to get qualified and earn that $100 belief check. And by this example, you've introduced 3. That's $300 for simply exposing 3 people to the Momentis opportunity. But it gets even better. Help them to have success. As you grow what's called your My Team, create 6 in your My Team, guess what? You promote to our first leadership position, that position being senior director. Oh, things get real good at the senior director position. It was incredible to see the number of senior directors that paraded across this stage. Guess what? Here's what that means for you. As a senior director, for everyone that you go out and personally sponsor into the opportunity, you earn $150, $150, $150, $150. But it gets even better. As they go out and introduce others to the Momentis opportunity, you earn unlimited levels deep, 50, 50, 50. Every time they receive that $100 belief check, help 4 people promote to senior director, and you promote to the position of regional director. This is the position where you can change your zip code and your postal code.